on the rise with gold. Then there's a final question about gold. Okay, so gold has reversed. Then there's a final question about gold. We are no longer short. Completely disregard now short entries. We are no longer short. Discarding. Disregard now short entries. Discount the market. Discarding. It's discounting. I'm sorry. Bearish outbreak or discounting a bearish outbreak or accounting with fundamental problems. Elections with the U.S. presidential election will come on the validation of the results, is the manifestation of the results, regarding the results, prolongation, remember this regarding the results, remember this chart, I think you are expecting to see an inverted double head, or somewhere expecting to see an inverted double head, somewhere between 1,950, 40 and 1,900. This has developed now, well, this is today, this has developed now price action, and we actually have an inverted price action, and we actually have an inverted double head, and 60, I believe, it bounced at 160, I believe, it 1,300, 1,860, 1,800, 1,800, okay, alright, so, okay, alright, we would want to enter long now, we would want this level to enter long now, we'll just stop this level, we'll just stop below the bottom of 1. The bottom of 1, you can see this. If you want, you can see top. If you want, you have to slide below the top point, and that is 1,800 point, and that is 1,808 or 1,857 or 1,000. Now these levels are what we're seeing currently. Now these levels are what we're seeing currently on the live chart. You can see that we have a 1, 2, 3. You can see that we have a 1 clear area structure. There is a clear area structure. There is now 3 fractals of inverted head and shoulder. Wait pattern position, right? Wait pattern. This is why that's one hour. This is the also 4 hour. That's also very strong. We would want to buy into the left. We would want to buy into the left, to the right shoulder. These are the levels we get, right? And these are the levels for our chart. We get 1,000 for our chart. We get 1,875 and 1,075 and 1,700 and okay, 72. Okay. Of course, we're going to go. Up to the next line. It's all the 1,900. We believe we're going to break that tomorrow. 1,907. Forming the right true. There's potential to see. A projection. Alright, so we will. Record. This call. Short together. On it is my take on it is this line. Because of the fundamentals. Because of the fundamentals associated with the coming United States election in terms of risk. Alright. Okay, the only fundamental breakout that will make us short if there is a landslide tomorrow Biden. Of course, the dollar will rise. Landslide that you have very strong and clear result. Early on, before the election might go. Okay, like Biden leading by something like 100 electoral votes, and he really cannot be tested. So if we put the market going up, there will be optimism, and gold will go down. Then we contemplate to sell gold or down this position until that fundamental premise is there. We will not think about selling gold. That's my take on it. I will not. And in order to get into the market, buy this is the for our chart that we're looking at. And in order to get into the market currently, this is going to buy on the 4-hour chart. Of course, we are going to have. If we're going to buy on the 4-hour chart, then we are going to have to stand up. Right. And we can get to enter 1,883, 1,880, and we can get to enter 1,883, 1,880. Our stop as advised is 1,000. Our stop as advised is $1,800, and our targets are $1,930, and our targets are 1,930. And 1,970. This is that level here. Sorry, it's okay to go. If it's alive and we are not yet alive and we are not yet to run down gold, we may wish to run down and buy a smaller portion instead of Okay, instead of at higher risk, of course, instead of not being in the market altogether, So this is what we're seeing on the 15-minute chart. We have an inverted minute chart. We have an inverted head and shoulder pattern. We get the 5th second. Let's do this, and we get the 5th second. So according to this 15-minute chart, our growth wave actually begins here. According to this 15-minute chart, our growth wave actually begins here. Point, which means that it should not fall below the point. Again, that you can use for entry, 1,857. But this is the motive wave that you can use for entry. Victory for Biden tomorrow, earlier than expected, and it's a landslide victory. Then this is what we would see. Remember that we are currently at 1,891, which is exactly that point. Okay, so we have positive going down. Alright, we would have expected to see that tomorrow, because we would expect, if there is a clear winner early on in the election, for the US dollar to appreciate and the equity market also to either the US dollar, the equity will appreciate and the dollar will be down. Either gold would decrease, okay, would come down. Apparently this scenario is not being discounted by the market at the moment. 890, which is close to the moving average here. Maybe we've even taken out the moving average. Let's see that on the 1 hour. We just add the moving average. Okay, so we would see a resistance down to test these entries and we would fill them. Okay, so if there is a Biden expect rejection at point 1, okay, and that we would be rejecting at that neckline, and then we would go back to our old short trade. All the way down to 1,840 and 1,830. Alright, we discussed that they don't materializing, so it's better not to focus on it. It's just now a distraction. Okay, so we'll not focus on any shorts for gold. Alright, it's just in case you should see it happen, then you would know that there's potential for that. That already you're seeing in the market, the reverse is happening. We're breaking above that level, above the 1,890 level. Very soon we'll be above that neckline and we'll be supporting on it. Then shoulder, with the shoulder just below, the shoulder is more or less just below the neckline. Then we could like drag this lower and we'd already, that neckline would be running these left shoulders here. You will not need to show this level. Alright, for the time being, we'll move on. Go to having the silver. So let's go up to that. Now just first remember that yesterday or Friday we were discussing that there was a possibility of seeing a double head, inverted head, okay, at this neckline here, and that this head had potential to form at all the way between $23 and all the way down to $22.50 here. Okay, well it seems to have started forming now, higher than the old head at 3.5 here. This is supposed to be a 5.5 now. That will be 4. We have a 5, so 22.50 or 22.60. Alright, above, truncated above the 3. And this is the market action that we're seeing currently. This is the current price action. This is the 15-minute chart. We have a motive wave on the 15-minute chart, clear. Alright, and we expect that is the growth rate of that motor wave. We already believe we have broken out of an inverted head and shoulders pattern, and we should be interested to feel these levels. Okay, so these levels are between 2385 and all the way down to 2370. Okay, so that's 2385 all the way down to 2370. Probably around 24. You don't get these on the various level table. And our stop is below the market low at 2250. Okay, so this is something like 2250. Okay, so this is something like $1.50 or $1.25 per ounce risk. We're going, of course, for open targets. Want to believe that this is a risk. Risk. They would average 28.25. Our stop was 40. Right above the bottom of the area. And our target, of course, assuming there is a strong dollar tomorrow, oil should depreciate. There's also the problem with the second of the lockdown going on now in Europe, which is okay, could even see 32. So we still remain in wait to fill these positions. Market is currently doing 35.48. We just have to wait patiently to get filled. We will not lose the market. Okay? There will be nothing new on that front except that the position is still valid. So there's something interesting also going on with oil and metal. They're all appreciating against the dollar. It's like the correlation is broken. Alright. We'll have to dig deeper into that correlation. For oil, we stay at the entry limits short, 38.25. Alright, 38.50, 38.25, 37.75. Average is 38.25. Top 40 and target. All metals, like I'm saying, are going up. Nickel is also going up, ending its correction. Of course, I would consider to stand down most what we call auxiliary metals like nickel and copper. So, of course, volatility increase, but like you see here, with nickel, we were looking to long at around 300 and on the index at around 338. The index is currently doing 343. We have the clear ending diagonal. So we know that we are going to be long soon, but not tomorrow. Okay. We will only go long once we have positive momentum. Alright. 15 minutes with that back. Okay, so we could be about to get that positive momentum now, and then we will long all the way up to 382. We remember these levels earlier. Okay, we just have to wait until we get that positive momentum. It is the same situation with copper. So you will not long tomorrow. You need to stand down longing to very matters tomorrow because we're beginning to have a positive signal on copper. Well, of course, it's going up, so auxiliary metal may be going up, but regarding auxiliary metals, it's really hopeful because if the dollar will be also going up tomorrow, fundamentally they should not be appreciating. Okay. Fundamentally, they should not be appreciating. Okay, so
ਵਾਲੇਕੁਮ ਸਲਾਮ ਜੀ। ਜੀ ਕੀ ਹਾਲ ਹੈ? ਮੁਬਾਰਕ ਪਹਿਲਾਂ ਮੈਂ ਮੁਬਾਰਕ ਹੋ। ਸੁਣਾਓ ਫਿਰ ਠੀਕ ਹੈ? ਅੱਲਾ ਦਾ ਸ਼ੁਕਰ ਹੈ ਖੈਰ ਠੀਕ ਹੈ ਜੀ। ਹਾਂ ਆਪਣੀ ਸੁਣਾਓ ਫਿਰ ਠੀਕ ਹੈ? ਹਾਂ ਤੇ ਕੀ ਟਾਈਮ ਹੋ ਗਿਆ ਨਾਰਾਜ਼ ਲੰਘ ਗਈ। ਅੱਛਾ ਸੁਣੇ ਨਹੀਂ ਪਿਆ। ਤੇ ਰੋਲਾ ਝੋਲਾ ਜਿਹੜੀ ਪਾਈ ਲੜਾਈ ਚ ਹੋਈ ਨਾ ਕੋਈ ਵਾਕਈ ਹੈ ਜਾਂ ਐਵੇਂ ਇਹ ਫਰਾਂਸ ਨਾਲ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਬਣਾਇਆ ਇਹਨੂੰ ਪਹਿਲਾਂ ਪਾਕਿਸਤਾਨ ਨਾਲ। ਹਾਂ ਅੱਛਾ ਇਹ ਖਬਰਾਂ ਸੁਣੀ ਨਾ ਮੈਂ ਰੋਲਾ ਪਤਾ ਨਹੀਂ ਕਾਹਦੀ ਮਤਲਬ ਹੋਰ ਤੇ ਠੀਕ ਹੈ। ਹਾਂ ਚਲੋ ਕਰੋ ਆਰਾਮ ਮੈਂ ਕਰਾਂ ਮਾਮੇ ਰਾਂ ਕੇ ਖੁਦਾ ਦੀ ਨਹੀਂ ਤੇ ਖਬਰ ਕਰਨਾ ਨਹੀਂ। ਆਹੋ ਸਹੀ ਗੱਲ। ਆਹੋ ਅੰਦਰ ਹੀ ਹੋ ਸਕਦਾ ਨਾਲ ਮਾਮੇ ਨੂੰ ਪੁੱਛਣਾ ਹੀ ਹੈ ਕਰਕੇ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨੇ। ਹਾਂਜੀ ਮਾਰੇ ਬਣੇ ਕਰਨੇ ਮਾਰ ਹੈਗੀ ਜਿਹੜੇ ਉਹ ਕਿਸ ਰੱਖੇ ਆ ਡੈਡੀ ਜਾਂ ਸਹੀ ਹੈ ਜੀ ਮੈਂ ਇਹਨੇ ਕਿਹਾ ਕਿ ਸਾਰਿਆਂ ਬੱਚਿਆਂ ਨੇ ਜਿਹੜੇ ਨਾ ਬਾਲਕ ਨੇ ਨਾਲ ਲਾਜ਼ਮੀ ਲਾਉਣੇ। ਨਹੀਂ ਠੀਕ ਹੈ ਸਹੀ ਹੈ। ਆਹੋ ਮੈਂ ਅੱਗੇ ਕਹਿਣਾ ਮੈਂ ਕਿਹਾ ਮਾਰਨਾ ਫੋਨ ਤੇ ਇਸ ਤਰ੍ਹਾਂ ਦੇ ਹੋਰ ਆਹ ਠੀਕ ਠਾਕ ਤੂੰ ਸੁਣਾ। ਬਸ ਕੰਮ ਨਾਲ ਹੀ ਗਏ ਨਹੀਂ ਕਰੋਨਾ ਵਧੇ। ਜਿਹਨੇ ਜਾਣਾ ਉਹਨੇ ਜਾਣਾ ਹੀ ਕਰੋਨਾ ਜਾਏ ਭਾਵੇਂ ਨਹੀਂ ਕਰਨਾ ਪੈਣਾ ਉਹਨੇ ਵੀ ਜੇ ਜਾਣਾ ਕਹਿਣਾ। ਕਹਿਣਾ ਮੈਂ ਸਾਡੇ ਪੌਣੇ 4 ਹਾਲਾ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਕਰੋ ਆਰਾਮ ਨਾਲ ਮਾਮੇ ਨੇ ਮਾਰਾ ਨੇ ਪੁੱਛਣ ਆਹੋ
Okay, so we should have some kind of a bull flag here, and we would contemplate to sell 137, 136. Okay, we would sell these all the way down to 132.50. Okay, and even can hold below all the way up to 130. We need to just put your take profit target on an automated station, and once you are able to get your stop at entry, you're okay. You can go live tomorrow in this 5 day, and you can go all the way down to 130 as the United States dollar as a safe haven when you have the fundamental breakout in America is the Japanese yen. Okay, all right. So we will hold on to shorts if you have these already at 106 and 105.3. We will also attempt currently. We believe that the market is testing chart. That's the 4-hour chart here. Remember that signal, all right. So that signal is what we're trading. This is the degree 3 wave, and we should be going down all the way to 101, hopefully tomorrow, on risk aversion. Currently, we are of course inside an ascending triangle, and we reach the lower boundary of that ascending triangle. So there's a bounce on the market. Okay, and we expect that bounce to go all the way up to 105. It's possible to test 105. Short, it shows 105.5, but I believe it could go all the way to 105.2. Okay, maximum, and then we're down again. So this is the current correction that we are seeing. We still have very strong negative momentum on the daily and on the 4 hours. All right, we've checked these, and this is an update of the daily chart. For the formation, we broke lower than that. We're here now at that point, 104 and 104.30 and 104.60 at that neckline, and we're correcting to test the upper neckline here, that smaller neckline at 105.50 and 105.2. We would show these levels, okay, and we're still biased for both fundamentals, US election volatility and Corona, take us down to 100 and 101. Okay, so the day is here, and tomorrow will be proved either right or wrong of that trade. And for trade management, this is what we're seeing. This is the 1 hour chart, and this is the current market action. We could be seeing currently the market is going to wave 3 with a correction 4 all the way up to 105.2. Could correct all the way up to the head, which would mean that we can see another double head or multiple head structure, but the upper boundary of the ascending triangle cuts. then we would hold them all the way down to 102.5. That is that level shown. feel of it. Okay, but these are your targets.
Assalamualaikum. Oh, bismillah. Kemarin lagi aja kali ini jalan semua jalan misalnya dalam ya sana तो हमें बारे में मैं पहले खबर ला दूँ पैसा नहीं दिया ना यहाँ देखने तेरे घर किसी का नहीं होगा डॉक्टर ने है तो सारी जल्दी आया फिर ले गए वो अगर तो क्या हो गया ना है तो अच्छा मत ये आई थी मैरी की ये
32.80 right about now. You're seeing the put 32.50. This point here tells us that we should not break below 1. Okay, so it will give you a call. You could want to be conservative and when you to this level, which gives you like previously stated 32.28, or you could of course consider that the market has bullish potential and wish to enter higher. During this spiky days, and that's really a problem. Sorry, motor trade has been corrected and stand down to this level here. The index is on 218.45 and we will then to 32.10 or 32.15 and 32.4. The stop is naturally. Okay, so United States dollar against the CAD, you could consider to add, if you're already long at 32.10, or just 40. There's potential tomorrow. If tomorrow is going to be a dollar strong day on risk aversion and on declining oil prices, this would be a target at 36.80 and 38.80. Okay. Of course, being spiky day, if there is dollar strength, if there will be strong spikes in dollars, you could go for with actually on reward calculation. Okay. If you have a favorable position, of course, you make the most of it. You go as far, get greedy now and go as far as it takes, because tomorrow is a strong fundamental day and could be a strong dollar day. So it would appreciate against everything, including the Canadian dollar. So you really want to go for. Another question regarding your Japanese yen, is that bullish? Alright, we just elaborated that everything is going to be bearish tomorrow against the yen. Alright, if you're going it up against the yen, you only sell tomorrow. So where is that euro yen? Okay, so bullish here today as foreseen, but it's not going to materialize because the yen, everything is going down against the yen. This is not fundamental. You can check it out in the market live. This is what's happening. You see, it just won't go up. Some attempts to try and correct this higher, it will not work. It will not correct higher. So please don't enter long. You know nothing probably will succeed long against yen until after the election tomorrow. Alright, so my take on it is I can get fooled by this kind of candle that I'm buying a market bottom. No, this is fundamentally very well. This is risk aversion. Today and tomorrow, it will be raw with liquidations in America. They will be followed by equity liquidations in Asia. It is just a matter of arbitrage. If this go down, if the prices of stocks go down in the New York Stock Exchange, they will follow suit elsewhere in the world. Okay, so this will be translated into cash, into yen. Everything will be going down against the yen. Alright, so we would like to sell at these levels and we can't, because the price just isn't making. Okay, so down. No, I don't think we would be longing this. So high and shorter, 123.7 and 123.5. If you don't get these spikes, no matter, then we will not enter the market until election, hysteria has completed and the markets are normal, the equity markets are normal, okay, and then you find again risk appetite and people are buying euro. So if we see these levels, we would consider to short. So in answer to the question, the euro yen is not bullish, it is bearish. If we see these levels, 123, okay, 123.70, 123.50, we would consider to short. If we do not see these levels, then well, we should just stand put. Our stop is 125. If we see this level, we shall go into it, but we could, of course, if it spikes for any reason. 5, our target is 121.60 and 121.60 here after the elections, when there is a strong equity market, we will long that goal. Okay, so we can take more questions. gentlemen, we will take time to attend to that. So I hope now everyone is familiar with the scenarios that we will do. The important thing about trading an election quietly, so that easily and in focus quietly, so that when finally you do realize that there is some kind of a confirmation, right, with one of the issues, you can make it quietly. Alright, but you don't hassle yourself and you don't chase every volatile move up and down. You just need to understand why that move is happening, so to buy into it. And he was able to get the electoral vote from this swing trades, the states. The dollar went up very quickly against the yen, and that was the reversal point.